What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Postmodern Jukebox. Yes, indeed, Postmodern Jukebox fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi-bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from John Tapmeyer, and John wanted to see me react to this song by Postmodern Jukebox featuring Morgan James as they put their spin on the Aerosmith song Dream On. Now, have I heard the song before? Full disclosure, yes. Yes, I have. I have heard the original before. I'm very familiar with the Aerosmith song Dream On. As a matter of fact, I've even played the song a number of times. So yes, I am very, very, very familiar with the song. So, just putting that out there. However, I have not heard Postmodern Jukebox perform the song featuring Morgan James. So, to be clear, full disclosure here, I will not be reacting to the original song in any way, shape, or form. I am very familiar with it, so there's no reason to do that. I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring what Postmodern Jukebox does with the song. Do they play the song note for note, beat for beat, tone for tone, word for word, exactly like the original? Are they going to do a carbon copy cover? Or are they going to put their own spin on it, their own little flavor on it? Are they going to make it sound a little different, give it their own direction? I don't know. I guess the only way we're going to know is to check it out. Let's see. This was posted by Postmodern Jukebox. Yeah, shocking. And the video has 22.3 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Dream On, Postmodern Jukebox featuring Morgan James. Aerosmith cover. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Interesting.
Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got their dues to pay. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like this. I really like this. Oh my goodness. I love the direction they're taking with this. Totally, completely different from the original, but yet you recognize it. You know what it is. Like, if I didn't know what this was going in, that if someone said, don't look at the artist, don't look at the title, don't look at anything, just listen to this. I didn't recognize it at first, but once the song kicked in and the vocals kicked in, oh yeah, I recognized it. Thanks to the vocals. But oh my goodness, what a great original direction for the song. I am digging the... Did I drop my water? I did drop my water. I dropped my water bottle. Dear Lord. Wow. I'm floored, man. I'm absolutely floored. Let's keep this going, please.
Yeah, I know nobody knows where it comes or where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got to lose to know how to win. Pages lived and learned from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come down to you. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter.
Sing it, girl! Yeah! Woo! The cello player. Why not? Why not give the cello the solo? Why not? Oh, man, this is so original. This is so original. I love it. Not only is it being done in a totally original way. I mean, there's that. Listen, you could write it and you can arrange it and you could, take it in all the different directions you want. And there is that. And I give them all the credit in the world for that. But on top of it, it's being executed so well. I'm assuming this is Morgan James doing the vocals. Woo! Man, she can belt it. She can absolutely belt it. She held that note, no vibrato, no wavering, right on pitch. And on top of it, a clear, projected, supported, powerful delivery. That was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And now we give the cello player a little solo. Why not? Why not? Look, we're having fun with this, man. We're not trying to play the song exactly like the original. The pressure's off. We can take as many liberties as we want now, as long as we stay true to the original song and we keep it recognizable, then we got no issues. No problems. I am digging this. I am absolutely digging this. I love that 6/8 slower feel. Yeah, man, get that jazz feel going. Love it. Right at the end, adding the vibrato. boy. Great mic awareness on her part. I'm so glad her mouth was not aimed at the mic. I am so glad. If her mouth was aimed right at the mic, she would have blown out that mic and she would have overpowered everybody. So glad that she was aiming up. Thank goodness for that. Again, there's that strong, powerful, projected voice. Whoo, man alive. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm gonna have to get a download of this. This is great, man. I am absolutely digging this. Let's finish this up and we'll get to the review.
Sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, if just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
A double retardando. Really nice. Fooled me. Who's that cello player? Artyom Manukian. Manukian. Really good. Really nice job on his part. Drums and bass sounded really good. Piano sounded good. Man, everything sounded good. Woo! Dear Lord. Is there anything else? It says just 24 more seconds. I don't know if there's anything else or not. I'm gonna have to get this. I'll go on Amazon and I'll get that. Oh man. Whew, that was great. I'm just gonna come out and say it. That was great. That was outstanding. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Postmodern Jukebox featuring Morgan James putting their spin on the Aerosmith classic tune, Dream On. This was a request from John Tapmeyer. I'll be honest with you, folks. I didn't have to think very long. This score came to me pretty quickly, and despite everything I thought about, despite everything I threw at it, despite everything I tried to do to counter it and raise it or lower it or whatever, it never budged. So, obviously, this is the score that it's meant to be. So let's get to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 9.2. Yep. 9.2. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this song deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Oh boy. Listen, when you take a song that is as well known, well liked, well loved, well respected, and dare I say, iconic as Dream On from Aerosmith, and you're going to do a cover of it. I've always said this about covers. There are two ways you can do covers. One, you can do a carbon copy cover, which is when you play the song exactly like the original. Beat for beat, note for note, tone for tone, word for word, exactly like the original. If you're going to do that, you better be accurate. You absolutely better be accurate, and you better make it sound exactly like the original. Not always easy to do, especially with the vocals. Now, option 2 when you make a cover is you take the cover and you go in a different direction and you put your own spin on it, you put your own flavor on it, and you make the song your own. The danger there is when you take a song and you go off in a new direction, sometimes, and you've heard covers like this, I'm sure you have, sometimes they'll take the song in such a off direction, such a strange direction, way out into left field, that it becomes unrecognizable. That is a very slippery slope. that you're better off at that point just not doing it, because now you're going to get criticized for not giving the respect to the original and so forth and so on. That was not the case here. I didn't recognize it at first. I will absolutely grant you that. At the very beginning, I didn't recognize it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't recognize it until the vocals came in, because they really took the song in a different direction, playing in that 6/8 laid-back jazz feel. That felt so nice. Bluesy feel. It really sounded good, man. I dug it. I absolutely dug it. When this vocals kicked in, I was like, are they really doing this? And then sure enough, Morgan James came in, and boy, oh boy, was I ever blown away. Everything came together when she started singing. Everything. All questions answered. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure about that feel. I wasn't sure about that 6/8 laid back blues feel, man. I wasn't sure until she came in, and she was the glue, man. She was the glue that brought all the pieces together and made it bind. Boy, did it sound good. I loved this. I loved the creativity. I loved the vision. I loved the idea of taking the song in that direction, because once it kicked in, man, it felt good. It sounded good. It made perfect sense. The musicians, outstanding. String player sounded really good. Big shout out to that cello player stepping up for that solo. Really nicely done job on his part. Piano, bass, and drums, the rhythm section, man, what can you say? What can you say about them? Locked in tight. And yet, being locked in, and yet all of them in the pocket. Now, I'm not just talking about sitting in the pocket. They were sitting down and leaning back. I mean, they were in the reclined position in their lazy boys in the pocket, but never to the point where it fell off. It was so laid back though, man. It sounded so good. Loved it. Loved everything about it. Morgan James vocals. Dear Lord. Got the cleanliness, got the life to it, got the lift in the voice. Dynamic control was outstanding on her part. She was able to sing softly with that little bit of sweetness, but yet not whispery or breathy or thin. Just clean and clear with that nice sweetness to it. And then next thing you know, she's belting it like a banshee. And I loved those sustained notes that she did. No vibrato until the very end, where she would add it for effect. But during the course of the sustain, no vibrato needed. I don't even think she needed vibrato there, honestly. I think she would have been just fine without it, but she added it for effect, so fine, whatever. But the power, the sustain, the clarity, the projection, the support, it was all there. All there. And man, it sounded good. When she went up in that high part, man, I was wondering how that was gonna go, because that's like the most like recognizable part of the song, is that when you know Steven Tyler goes up to the octave. I was wondering how she was gonna pull that off. Boy, did she ever pull it off well, with that little bit of a delay to it. Really nicely done. Really nicely done. It really kind of threw me for a swerve. The double retardando at the end, where you had her coming down, slowing down with the piano, just her and piano alone, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. And I thought we were gonna resolve right there. And then drums kicked in, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, oh, there we go. And they kicked back into it again for a very brief time before they did their own retardando to end the song. Nice swerve. Nice swerve. I did not see that coming. I didn't even feel it coming. I thought they were just going to end with piano and vocals, and that was going to be the end. I love what they did there. Listen, this was outstanding. When I talk about bands doing covers and making them their own, this is what I'm talking about right here. This was impressive. This was unique. It was different, and it was well executed. So yeah, 9.2, outstanding job. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So, 9.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.